Guard tower, water tower. I don't know what the building is. I'm gonna read this out loud. Whoops, wrong way. It's hot for me right now. I'm sitting in air conditioning, doing an auto tour of Amache internment camp, Japanese internment camp. Amache residents, also referred to as internees and inmates, were under 24-hour guard by military police stationed in towers and along the barbed wire perimeter. Number of towers, 8. Tower height, nearly 3 stories. Each tower had a searchlight. Towers were octagonal shape was unique to Amache. When authorities deemed that the residents posed no security threat, guards were removed from the towers. Sentries continued to monitor the main entrance and patrol the perimeter, watching over daily activities and religious ceremonies. And they're proudly reconstructed it. But this also has to do with a lot of the detainees that wanted it back up here. So this is the area. It's all private property around that other area. Old foundations. There's the guard tower. I really could give a shit about the guard tower. There's a searchlight on top. There's the barracks. This one probably talks about the guards that were there. Oh no, this is a good one. So this barracks, cramped quarters. Roughly 7,300 Japanese Americans were confined at Amache. 1 square mile residential area was comprised of 29 blocks, each containing up to 13 barracks. Buildings divided into 6 rooms each. A bare light bulb, closet with no door, coal-fired heater, unassembled canvas cots, and rough wool blankets were the only furnishings that greeted internees or inmates. Families of 7 or fewer were assigned to a single room measuring 20 by 24. The end unit, 16 by 20, usually housed either 4 single men or 2 couples without children. A semblance of privacy, they often hung a sheet. Internees found ways to improve and personalize their cramped and sparse accommodations. Homemade curtains provided minimal relief from the constant wind, pervasive dust, but none against the brutal cold of winter or stifling heat of summer. Discarded wood scraps, scarce and difficult to obtain, were used to build crude furniture such as tables, chairs, and shelves, and bunk beds to conserve valuable floor space. Bob Fuchigami remembers, quotes, "The day after we arrived and saw that there was no furniture in our room except for the canvas cots for beds, my brother and I went to a wood scrap pile to carry back some wood. The next source of wood was to steal it when construction workers left it for the day. We knew it was wrong to steal, but under the circumstances we did it, and we were not alone in doing so." Unquote. The last inmates, left Amache October 1945. All buildings were removed from the site or demolished. This reconstruction barrack is based on research, historic records, photographs, interviews with former inmates. That's a view from the guard tower. Yeah. See what they got about the water tower. Pause. The water tank. In its day, Amache was the 10th largest city in Colorado. More than 7,100 inmates, staff in more than 550 buildings provided water, and the arid environment was crucial. 4 800 feet deep wells provided water to a 200,000 gallon storage tank. The water was chlorinated for health reasons and pumped into the 25,000 gallon water tank. Gravity and network of pipes delivered the water throughout Amache. The landmark once again. Okay, I understand this one. We all look for water towers when we drive through places. Gives us something to look forward to. The Amache Water Tower was the tallest structure for miles. It was a regional landmark on the vast landscape. The tank was reconstructed using original and replica materials. Taller than the guard tower. Alright. Pause. That's the water tower. It's huge. It's wood. Did a separate video on the cemetery. I'm going to go back to the other barracks. So we'll pause this for a minute. I'll probably be on the other side of camp by the time I replay this again. Pause. Real quick. I wanted to see what the spotlight looked like. Wooden ladder going up to it. And also this foundation is the original foundations for that barracks. Pause. Alright, as I'm driving through, because I can't read a map for crap. But here it says names inscribed in concrete. And there's the barracks. There's the water tower. There's the water tower. There's the barracks, and there's a path. So there's something over there that I'm gonna go. Names in concrete. I'll be right back. There's the trail. Gotta watch my. I'm gonna pause this because I'm gonna be too busy looking at the ground. I'll just unpause it when we get there. Okay, there's a path there. This is the mess hall. Names inscribed in concrete. So of course I'm gonna look for concrete. Okay, and there's also another one in concrete. There's more concrete. But usually they'll put signs fairly close to what's important. Like there's these signs over here that are letting you know where something important's at. And I think it's actually on that side because it was closer to that building. I'm hoping this is dirt. Watch where you walk, there's rebarb sticking out. So I don't see any clear paths here, but I'm pretty sure it should be on that side if I'm not mistaken. Because if it's that one, I screwed up. There's one here. It's got to be that mess hall. It could be here. The bathhouse, there's number 2. It's got a star on it. Oh, everybody feel free to ask for directions when you go somewhere. Ask for instructions. There's rebar sticking up everywhere. The piping, old screw, old can. Like, I don't know where it would be at exactly. Walls, floors. These old bricks, old stones. Those weren't it. That's not it for sure. That would look like a company name. Okay, come join me in the shade for a minute. So I might not find, there's old wood plank. So I might not be able to find them. Names etched in cement. This is all mowed. I see bricks over there by the seats. This tree's going to be removed. There's a tag on it. Alright, so I'm going to pause it. If it's over there, I'll show you. If it's back over here, I'll figure it out too. Here's the bricks. Still nothing. But I don't know if these doors are open. Oh, I wasn't really going to get out. Bricks right there. Oh man. Yeah, this will be the end of this video. My phone's getting hot. Block 12H, building 7. I'm counting on these being locked. That one was. So, that's the barracks. The cots, luggage, homemade stuff. Who's ready to move in? I'm gonna try. Alright, I'm going to end this video. My phone's getting hot. I might not be able to record more if I can. I definitely will. My phone's not handling this heat anymore. That looks more like what it's supposed to be. There's a cot to the left. No insulation in the door and the walls. It's supposed to be so the bugs can get in it too. Not supposed to be, but that's what it was. There's a coal fire heater. Alright, I'm about done. I'll find the other stuff on my own. Ow, I fell down. The old-fashioned military chairs. And they went green with padding. Thank you for joining me. I'll post pictures I can of the other stuff too. The mess hall and co-op. Doggy650 on YouTube. Check me out there. That's where this is going to go up. And all my other videos. Thank you.